Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to COP. Welcome to Glasgow, as they like to call it around here, and to Scotland, whose most famous fictional son may be Ur Woolley, the mischievous little boy who gets himself into all sorts of scrapes, which always end badly. We might not all look like Ur Woolley, well, it's fair to say that I do, but the tragedy is that this is not a cartoon strip, and the scrapes that we are in are all too real. For centuries, we have been knitting ourselves a blanket of CO2, but not a good blanket, like the kind of blanket you might hide under when your girlfriend's husband comes back unexpectedly, but a bad blanket, like one that someone's knitted so that they can see you hiding under it. I was there in Copenhagen where I told people, as the Mayor of London, that I would encourage them to insulate their homes. And now, just 11 years later, we have protesters saying the very same thing, gluing themselves to the roads. So in many ways, I was ahead of the game. You know, I mean, if only there had been someone in the meantime with some power who could have done something about it. I was there in Paris, where the world agreed that net zero was a good idea. Although at the time I thought that was something to do with banning fishing, so I was against it. But I've come round to it now. And I was in the House of Commons just last month, where we cut passenger fuel duty for domestic flights and didn't mention climate change once during the budget. So I think it's fair to say that I am doing all that I can. If we don't act, all of these promises will just be no more than blah, blah, blah. Although, to be fair, you could replace all of my speech with those words. As we work, let's think about all those billions of beady eyes watching us all around the world. And let's try not to be too embarrassing. I'm mostly talking to you, of course. That ship has very much sailed for me. And let's think of the unborn. I like to think I've got a few more of those in me. I'm going to finish with a line I always use every time I get married. Yes, it's going to be hard, but yes, we can do it.